you know, what I had envisioned in my head, aside from a freestyle battle, honestly, I wanted to just build a hip hop police athletic league. You know what I'm saying? A hip hop rec center.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Where cats could come in. You know what I'm saying? They can sharpen their skills on the mic. They can, you know, sharpen their skills in terms of becoming a better listener. You know, they could get hip to some hip hop they never heard before.
Right.
And then we can put on artists that, you know, we could put on artists that we supported, like we truly supported.
Right.
You know, like all those aforementioned names that you spoke about were acts that we supported.
Right.
You know, in addition to, you know, Binkus Rex, you know, rest in peace to Jax. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, we made a point to, you know what I mean, support all the acts that were really giving the good effort. You know what I'm saying? Like, to push for what they wanted. Like, you say you're a rapper, you say you're an MC, you say this is what you want to do. Well, here's the space, prove it. Period. That's it. And, you know, you fuck up, like, yeah, we'll tell you. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, this is where you fucked up at. And then we'll give you the constructive criticism, but then we'll also be like, yo, like, we'll help you fix it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, hey, try it this way instead of that way. You know what I mean? Like, come off here instead of there. You know what I mean? Be aggressive here instead of there. Like, you know, this particular piece of music is conveying an emotion. Tap into the emotion. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you don't have to be hardcore all the time. Like, if there's some shit you want to there's a message in the music, get to the message. You know what I'm saying? Emphasize the message. Like those things, like breath control and how to hold a mic and how to pace around the stage and how to move.
They ain't over there like, yo, what's up, DJ,
like,
yo, DJ.
Right. how to divide a room. You know what I'm saying? Like little shit. You know what I mean? That little shit that means a whole lot. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, how lighting works. You know what I mean? Like, to create depth and feel. Like, these are the things that we were teaching at Mic Club, you see. This is it. No, and those were the things that separated what we did from what everybody else did.
Right. Man, you got so much stuff, man. I mean, let me move you from the Mic Club. I'm sorry I'm scratching these surfaces, man, but you got so much stuff, man. All right. So from Mic Club, you had several things that you did. You were known, and you probably still do, but I haven't heard in a long time. You were MC, and you also were the beatbox. You know what I'm saying? A very great, awesome beatbox, I must say, too. You had an album that you dropped, you know what I'm saying, where you was, you know, doing your thing. And the funny thing is, people listening to, I know y'all heard that Milk and Honey song that I played earlier today. That beatbox behind, that's Dres that did that. He also did the intro on that song, and then did the beat behind it with the honey. I can't remember how it went, but you know, don't get me singing. But yeah, that right there was Dres. You know what I'm saying? My man Dres is super talented, you know what I'm saying? And the funny thing, you rocking out of Philadelphia, man, you know what I'm saying? You remind me because, you know, both you and Rozelle is based straight from Philly, you know what I'm saying?
Well, no, Rozelle is from New York. I'm from Philly.
I didn't know Rozelle was from New York. Seriously?
No. My mentor is he's from the Bronx, New York.
Wow.
Yeah, Rozelle that's my mentor.
Wow. And see, I said y'all similar. Yeah, I felt it. I felt it. I didn't even know the association, but I felt it, man. I felt that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wow. So have you physically have met him and everything?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Bro, that's dope. That's dope.
Like all that all that I've been able to accomplish as a human beatboxer, honestly, is that it is as a result of his tutelage. And it's not a lot, but it was enough. But it's enough. If you get what I'm saying, like it's not you know, let me teach you everything I know, because I don't sound like Rozelle.
Nope.
And Rozelle doesn't sound like me, and that And that's on purpose. Because once again, back to, true school rules, no biting allowed.
Right.
I don't want to sound like Rozelle, and I'm sure the Godfather don't want to sound like me.
Right.
So, which is fine for the both of us.
Now let me ask you this, because people tell me let us hear a little something. Folks in the chat tell me let me hear a little something.
I'm a host these days. My beatboxing days are over. I've created the history I wanted to create as a human beatboxer. Actually with the help of Kickin and the good people at Still Digital and whole team, I actually got an opportunity to put out the first 100% human beatbox produced album in American hip hop called Have Mike Will Travel. And the album itself is actually a part of the archives of the Smithsonian National Museum of African American History and Culture. So I'm forever. I've done everything I wanted to do as a human beatboxer, and I'm proud of the legacy. And no, I am not going to beatbox for y'all, unfortunately. I'm terribly sorry. But, I'll do it live. You know what I mean? If I'm in your city, I'll do it in concert. I'll do it at an event. But, no, not on the air. I'm sorry.
All right, now let me tell you the history, man, because you gave me a high and you gave me a low. All right. The high was, we used to sell, you were one of our first artists we sold online, wholeteam.com. We was doing the online distribution. We was selling it in different places all across we had people in China buying your album, like, yo, man. You know what I'm saying? I was like, hey, Dre, I need another copy of that, man. We sold out of our inventory. You know what I'm saying? So we did that. Now, fast forward. I've run into this guy, Nigerian guy, by the name of TJ, who opens up this company called Still Digital. He basically looked at the concept of what we're doing, like, okay, a whole team, y'all got online distribution, whatever. And I probably never even told you this story. Okay, y'all do online distribution. Hey, let's take what you do to the next level. You know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, what you mean by that? He was like, yeah, because you doing online, but let's get into the stores. I was like, into the stores? He was like, yeah. So this dude, he had the gift of gab. He would actually go find talented people, and that's probably corporate America. Go find talented people and work off their backs. Like whatever they're doing, whatever their sweat equity is, go ahead and bring it into the fold. That's my man Terrence Mims, rest in peace, was one major player into it who actually did CD duplication. So this guy now wanted to offer CD duplication. He had online distribution, which he basically took from us. We built this site, and next thing I know, it was something that he wanted to do. Then he went and got a storefront down in Atlanta. You go to Atlanta, you go downtown Spring Street. It's all glamorous. You know what I'm saying? It's got hip-hop posters on the wall. I mean, they glowing. They got lights. They got neon here, neon there. You got people walking down the street looking like, damn, what's up in there? You know what I'm saying? It just looked like a spot you wanted to go to. You know what I'm saying? So this dude actually found somebody, one of Ross Perot's financial backers or partners, to put some money behind it. This girl I knew named Marvette, who was she worked at IRS. I brought her down, and she started working there and doing something on her end. Another girl named Nita Allgood started doing something there. You know what I'm saying? Alyssa, a whole bunch of people were doing their part. Man, this dude had a little company bustling. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if he had the money, but I mean, next thing I know, he riding around with Eddie Long's Bentley. Like, hey man, I went to this car lot. And I got to the car lot, and guess who I saw? I'm like, who you saw, man? I saw Eddie Long. I was like, oh, yeah? He's like, yeah, man. Eddie Long told me, hey, man, I'm blessed. I just brought this car here. You can have this car. So, dude running around a Bentley. He's like, hey, man, you executive here at Still Digital with me. You want to drive the Bentley? Go ahead. I'm like, I'm not insured on the Bentley. I don't want to drive the Bentley. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't want to hit nobody in this damn Bentley. So I'm not driving the Bentley. So I'm part-time. I'm helping with the website. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, I got a couple artists that I'm doing. Yeah, they might benefit from this. You know what I'm saying? Before I even get there, he was like, hey, y'all want you to come down here, quit your job, man. I can pay you what you're making. I'm working at HP, Hewlett Packard. Got a benefit package, you know what I'm saying, full-time salary, all that. He's like, yeah, man, bring your check stub down here. We're going to match it. I'm like, okay. I'm like, why the hell don't I bring my check stub? You match them, tell you how much I make. You know what I'm saying? He's looking like, okay, yeah, we'll pay that. I'm like, hey, man, but I got all of this coming out my check. You're looking at the after, man. You gotta look at the gross, not the net. Like, no, man, we ain't gonna pay all that now. We just gonna pay the net. Like, nah. I'm like, nah. I don't think I'm leaving to come down here. So I never did. But you know what I'm saying? I was like, good concept. Got some artists, you know what I'm saying, that can benefit from this. You know what I'm saying? You're doing distribution. You're putting music in the Walmarts. This dude had Eddie Long CD in the Walmart. You know, you go to Walmart right there. As soon as you go to the checkout counter was Eddie Long's rap CD. I know y'all laughing, but this dude had a rap CD. Right. The Eddie Long rap CD right there at the shelf. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, my man Dres, so my man Dres on faith for me, say, yo, I'm going to bring my stuff down. I'm like, yeah. So, they pressing up Dres stuff. I don't know how far the distribution got, whatever. And I don't remember how long it went. Dres, he had another group that was very popular at the time, the Chronicle, who were doing a lot of things at the Funk Jazz Cafe and doing their thing at the Apache and also doing their thing at Kaya, you know what I'm saying, every week. They, let this dude pretty much executive produce that album. I mean, it's a lot of stuff that happened. So anyway, there's a lot of groups that got in deep, had their masters and all this stuff tied up with TJ. This dude was sending them off, pressing them and everything. And then something happened with this dude's money. And people ain't get their masters back. Dres being one of them. You know what I'm saying? Next thing I know, a boulder is going through the window of this shop. You know what I'm saying? Somebody mad as hell threw a boulder in there. I don't know if you did that or not, Dres, but somebody threw a boulder in this man's window. I ain't never heard of him ever again. TJ, I have never seen TJ or heard from TJ ever again from this point on. And that place became... I think I forgot.
Earwax.
It became Earwax right behind that.
Yeah.
Now, crazy. That's why I say highs, because I felt, you know what I'm saying, I did great on my own. But when I feel bad still for bringing you into that crazy situation with that dude, man.
Here's the thing, and I've told you before, and I'll say it again. I've told Terrence, rest in peace, I've told him this same thing. Like, the business is the business. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the wonderful thing that I love about this music business and this music industry. It is all a choose your own adventure story. Like if you were in elementary school in the school library, they have these books called Choose Your Own Adventure, and you read up to a particular page. You want to see, want to see what happens here. Turn to this page. You want to see what happens here. Turn to this page. And that's that's the whole book. And I mean, like, it's a whole book of decisions in layman's terms. It's a whole book of decisions. And just like the music industry is an entire book of decisions. Like every decision you make, you're going to constantly and always have two paths. There's never going to be a situation where, it's always one path and one path only. You know what I mean?
Yep.
The ultimate path is that you want to be a musician or you want to have a career in the music industry. That's the overall goal.
Yep.
But the decisions you make, you're always going to have options. Like I could have chose to go with Red Distribution instead of going with Still Digital.
Yep.
I could have did that.
Yep.
Both of y'all were in the game in the city at the same time. I could have have Mike will travel over there, but I ain't know them people like that.
Right.
So I walked on faith, and I went went with Still Digital.
Yeah.
Because I know you.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I know you. I know T. Like that was it.
Yeah.
It was simple. It was simple for me. So, and I also I didn't walk into it blind. Like I know distribution companies that go under every quarter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if this one was to happen, that's fine. I'll just figure out how to, I'll either get my master's or I'll get another master put together, because it's not like we took, we were well out of the age of 2-inch reels. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I just brought over a CD. So, if TJ decides to, go under, I'll just find another distributor. I got This was about trying to get those initial